Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2020 Makeup Looks. I am with Gabrielle Knight. She is a model who travels across the country, and she is going to join me today in giving us some instruction on some fun makeup looks. I'm going to a party look. And Gabby?
I'm gonna do urban retro type of looks with colors and stuff.
I am so excited and so happy to have you here, Gabby, doing this for us. How fun. All righty. Where do we begin?
So I think that we should do our makeup like the same time.
Okay.
But of course you do your party look and then I'll do my retro look. So we can just begin with like the first steps, which I'm gonna go in with my color corrector because I have dark spots on my face. And you can start with like foundation or something or whatever you put on your skin.
I did cheat and put on my foundation.
Oh. Okay, so she already put on her foundation and I'm just gonna go in with my color correcting right here, and I'm gonna use the normalize one to like normalize my skin so it's even. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with my Born to Glow NYX foundation. You can get this at the drugstore. This color I believe is Mocha. Is that right? Mocha, M-O-C-H-A?
Yep, that looks good.
In the color Mocha. So, and usually I just put this on with my finger. It kind of looks crazy at first, but once you put the foundation over it, it like blends in. And this is like to help also with like dark circles. If you have dark circles and you need like some color correcting underneath your dark circles, then you can put it under your eyes, which I'm gonna do as well.
Love it.
Okay, so this is the areas that I need color correcting. And then now I'm going to use my Born to Glow foundation. And I usually just put it on a sponge like this. You can put it on a beauty blender if you have one. And yeah.
Wow, look how that blends.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh.
So the purple you don't even see anymore, but it just helps like make your skin really even.
I had no idea. That is so cool.
I always forget to put it on top, like on my forehead. I feel like my forehead is like the best skin like complexion that I have on my face. I don't have any dark circles or anything, so I always feel like it doesn't really need foundation. Everywhere else does. Sometimes I even put it on my eyeballs.
So I love the sponge.
My eyeball.
I have always used a brush. I'm going to get some sponges.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabby.
You're welcome. Okay, so now we are both at the same step. We both have our foundation on. And now I'm going to go in with powder. I use setting powder. Do you have setting powder?
I have this.
Okay, so she's gonna
Powder.
use her contour powder. So the pink one is the blush one, and then that one is kind of like a highlighter. You can either put it like under your eyebrows or like right here, and then this one is to like chisel the cheeks.
Oh my gosh.
Do you?
So put this under the eyes?
Yeah, so that's like kind of like a highlighter, so you put it here, kind of just like right there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And the contour kind of, do you want me to kind of show them a little bit?
Yes.
So this palette is from the drugstore. You can get it like Walgreens or Target or wherever your local drugstore you have. It's like the Maybelline 3-in-1 Master Contour. And you just take the darker shade and then you dab it. And then what I usually do is I like go like this, so you can like kind of know like where to put it. And the deep, if you turn your head that way, this part, see how it kind of sucks in? That's like where you know like where to put it. And then you just kind of just go like that. So as you can see, it's like darker.
Oh my gosh, and then the chin.
Yep, and then you put it underneath the chin. Like that. And then you can do the other side.
This is so awesome.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I'm doing the pucker.
Turn a little bit more this way. Yeah. So that you can see.
Excellent.
And as you guys can see, I put it under here and right here. So it gives her more of like, it shapes her face a little bit more. There. And then, you just blend it in a little bit more.
Wow.
And then blend this side a little bit more. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is take our blush brush. So is that your blush brush?
Yes.
Okay, take your blush brush, tap it in here, tap it, and then you put it on your cheeks. Usually I just go like this, so I know where to put it. And then you just put a little bit right there.
Also, keep it towards the front of the face?
Yes.
Wow.
Like on the apples, and then you can do the other side.
That is not what I've been doing. But then I haven't done anything different since I was in junior high, I don't think. Wow. So the blush goes towards the front. Yep. Because we've already brought color in with that first color.
There we go. And
Paula has cheeks.
And then do you do your nose contour?
Never have.
We could do that.
Yes. Okay.
And then she can contour her nose.
Contour brush. Or
actually, I would use this one.
Okay.
So you can go back in with like the darker shade, which is this one. And take a brush like this. And then you like go down the bridge of your nose so you can have a little bit of a contour. And it's gonna look dark at first just because we didn't blend it in yet. But once we blend it in, it's gonna look so much better. And then you just bring it up to the eyebrows. Kind of connect it
So all the way to the eyebrows. Got it.
And then you take the other side of the brush and you blend it out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so as you can see, it's like a little defined right there, but like
It sure is.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a difference.
I know. It's crazy. And yeah. Yeah, so after that, what would we do? So we could do eyebrows. Let's see. Yeah. Eyebrows. So I usually like pencil and she uses the powders. So we're just gonna do a little bit of both. I'm gonna start with the pencil first and then add the powder later. So yeah, so the pencil that we're using is Precision Blow Pencil. It doesn't really say like the brand, but it's probably drugstore. I'm not sure, but it kind of looks like this. Yeah, and we're just gonna put it on her eyebrows. And now we're gonna go in with the. Should we use the same one for the eyebrows? I kind of like this one. Now we're gonna go on with the powder and powder out her eyebrows. And we're gonna use this
pencil and powder.
Yes, and we're gonna use this Urban Decay brush that we use for her nose contour. And we're gonna use the same one on her eyebrows. We got some. Okay, so now her eyebrows are on. Okay, so I'm gonna catch up to her. So she did nose, cheeks, eyebrows, and I'm gonna do the same thing. So what I use to contour is I just use like a bronzer. This one is Maybelline. You can get at the drugstore. It's the Super Stay Maybelline Full Coverage Complete. It's basically foundation, but I use it as like a contour because it's like really dark, and I feel like it's perfect for contour. And then I take my contour brush and I do the same thing. I just pucker out my cheeks like this. And then wherever the dip is, that's where you put it. As you can see, it's like
awesome.
really dark right there.
Wow.
And then I put it underneath my chin. This just really helps like define your face. If you want your face to look a certain shape, you can pretty much contour the shape that you want your face to look like.
That is so amazing. Oh my gosh.
I didn't put it on her forehead, but you can put on your forehead like this. If your forehead is, if you're wearing a hairstyle where your forehead is kind of showing more, since she has bangs, I didn't really put it on her forehead. But if she had her hair like back or something, then she can put it on her forehead. And also, I feel like I have a really big forehead, so it kind of helps take the illusion that your forehead's a little bit smaller.
This is so fantastic.
And then a step that she didn't do, but I'm gonna do, is I like to set my face because I have very oily skin, and setting my face kind of helps make it look matte, more matte or whatever. And yeah, so I'm using setting powder by Kylie Jenner, and this is in the shade Deep Dark. And I basically just take like a fluffy brush like this, or a blush brush, and then just put the setting powder on, have it like that, and then just set my entire face. I try not to set the part where I put the contour at, just because I want to keep that contour and it's dark. So I just put it everywhere else.
I love it. So that would be a specific contour powder. Not contour. Contour was this. That's
yeah,
a setting.
This is like a setting / baking powder. So
Okay.
you can bake with it, or you can just set it. So the difference between like setting and baking is baking, you leave on your skin longer. So for example, if I wanted to bake, usually people bake underneath their eyes, or they'll bake underneath their contour. So if you bake under your contour, you put it right under your contour like this. Like that. And you leave it on there, opposed to what I was just doing when I was just like putting it on. That's just setting it. But this, when you leave it on there, is called baking. So I'm technically baking underneath my contour. And
wow,
you can bake while you're like doing like other steps of your makeup, or like I could put it underneath my eyes and bake underneath my eyes, or however long I want. Some people, they will bake for like 10 minutes. I think that's too long. Usually I'll probably just bake for like 3 minutes. And yeah,
so face bake.
I'm just gonna leave this on like this.
Okay.
And bake, and I'll put my eyebrows on while this is baking. And my eyebrow pencil, my eyebrow pencil that I was going to use was the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I ran out, as you guys can see. So I'm just going to use my contour because it's pretty much really dark, just like my brow pencil. And I'm just gonna fill in my brows.
That's a great example of what we can do is, okay, I don't have this, but I can do this and make it work.
Yeah. If you don't have something, you can just like, there's so many times where I've used eyeshadow as lipstick just to like get a good shade. I really wanted a dark shade, and an eyeshadow that had a dark shade worked for my lips, my lipstick. Okay. All right, I have my eyebrows on.
I love it.
So I think we're in the same spot now. I'm not gonna contour my nose just because I don't know.
So now onto the eyes.
Yeah, so
Okay.
now onto the eyes. So you're doing a party look. So we did the contour really like bold because when you're at a party, you kind of have to be, you know, more bold than like a daytime look. Daytime looks are like more light and like fluffy. Since she's going to a party, we're going for more like darker, dramatic. So we're gonna use a foundation, or I said foundation. What is it called?
Highlight.
Eyeshadow.
Yeah,
We're gonna use an eyeshadow brush. Okay, so you can, if you do have primer, prime your eyelids. If you don't, it's fine. Priming your eyelids just makes the color come out better. But yeah, we are just going to use a color in here. I feel like we should do this side.
Okay.
Since it's, so we're gonna do this side of the palette since it's more like dramatic and like party look. And this palette, do you know where I got this palette from?
A friend gave that to me.
Okay. This is the palette.
She's a facialist.
So,
yeah.
Does she have a website?
No.
Okay. Because I was gonna say we could link it down.
Yeah.
Below so they can go buy it or something.
If she does, I'll put it there.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use the pink for her lid. I like to use the lightest color first. So if you close your eyes, so you just put that on her lid.
Really fun to see. And I believe we have about 6 to 8 minutes left.
Okay.
To finish up.
And then I'm just kind of just gonna go down the like line right here. So I'm gonna use this one next in the crease. But I'm gonna flip the brush over so I can get more of a precise line. Just put that right in the crease. And then you can blend it out afterwards. My throat keeps making funny noises. And now I'm blending out the darker shade.
I am getting in the party mode. This
Yes.
is so exciting.
Okay. And to add more dramaticness, we're gonna use the black. Do you ever wear
I've
black?
never, never, never. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be good.
So we're gonna tap into the black. I'm gonna try and go light since you've never used it.
I'll have to have wine tonight. Party mode.
But yeah, we're just gonna put it right on the lash line, as close as you can get on the lash line. And we're gonna do the other side. Did you bring your foundation with you?
No, I didn't.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I was just saying because sometimes when we do the eyes, the foundation falls on your see.
Yeah. And so you touch it up?
Yeah, with the
Okay.
foundation, but
Good
it's
to know.
fine.
Good to know.
So now I'm gonna blend out the black. And then last but not least, we're gonna do her highlight, which is gonna go right underneath her eyebrow. And I'm actually gonna use my brush for that. Just take a foundation brush like this. And then you put the highlight right underneath her eyebrow. You can even put it in the inner corner too of the eye, which will help lighten it up as well. Okay, now we are going to finish off with her mascara. We're going to do mascara and then we're going to do her lips next. And depending on how dark you like your black, since I put the black on her, you could do it as dark as you want. Since she's never wore black, I just started off lighter just so she wouldn't get scared or shocked. And top lashes, look down. I got my makeup wipes. Can you see? Let's see if I can do this one.
Okay.
All right. Put that again.
And then we will take a quick break, and Gabby and I will come back and finish up.
Yep.
So everybody will be right back. Thank you. I'm so excited to see what we're going to have here.
Oh my God.